What do you mean you don't have your goal sheet?
Identified in carjacking case. Wow. Very exciting stuff. Will you? Oh,
Look. Okay, look. Come on, slacker. Who's up?
Craziest moment is definitely when I woke up to a call from Allison and she was like, Abby, one intel. And I thought she was playing a really mean joke on me for like 10 minutes, but then she finally convinced me to come into school and I believed it.
One time, Pick spread a rumor that I was HIV positive.
So the first time I started lodging or crying was during SUNY Chem when I accidentally broke a test tube. And I ran into science research freaking out because I was really stressed, and then I broke this test tube. And Pick's there going, what's going on? Someone get this girl some chocolate and take her into the side room. I can't deal with her. And if that's not dad-like, I don't know how dads really behave. Second time I started lodging, and we coined the term lodging, was when I was practicing for WestF during my junior year. And Pick said, there's no way you can't go to ISF, that was the best presentation I've ever seen. And I started bawling. And it took Pick and Holmes a few minutes to realize I was happy. And that's how lodging became a thing.
Discussing animals I've eaten with Mr. Pick.
One of my most memorable experiences, and also one of my craziest, I guess, was I was at lab over the summer, and I was working in a museum, and I was trying to leave the room of the lab that I was in and get back out into the rest of the museum, and I took a wrong turn, and I somehow ended up in the antelope exhibit behind the glass where people could see me. And I didn't realize, so I stood there for a couple seconds, and then people walked past, and I was like, I don't belong here, I'm not an antelope. I left.
Pick was trying to explain my progression from sophomore to junior year, pretended I was a pack of gum, stood on top of a stool, and said, this is where you were, dropped me, and this is where you're going to be, and proceeded to stomp on me.
The most memorable experience for me was spending the night with everybody at JSHS. It was really fun.
So my most memorable moment in science research was probably the day we all had empanadas, because a bunch of kids in the class challenged each other to who can make the best empanadas. So all in all, it was a pretty good day.
So my most memorable experience was probably staying up on the rooftop in LA on the last night, just discussing stuff about the universe with all of the different kids at ISF, including Ari, and just looking up at the stars and talking about stuff.
My favorite part was every morning when I'd have a bi-weekly with Mr. Pick, and he'd come in all grumpy, and I'd try to make him happy, but it never worked.
So when I went at WestF, that was pretty chill.
Okay, so my most memorable experience was definitely going to LA, meeting people from all over the world, going to the beach and stuff. Yeah, that's it.
Probably my most memorable moment was when we all went out to eat before WestF as like a family science research thing. It was just a little thing, but it was nice to be with everyone, and we're sad because it was our last time, but it was also a really happy thing.
My favorite science research memory is lighting up Mr. P's morning every couple first periods by surprising him with a morning selfie with George.
So one of the most memorable moments for science research was probably at the award ceremony of WestF, when I realized that science research would be taking me all the way across the country to Los Angeles. So that was pretty crazy. But another one was my first, it was the interview, so it was even before my first day in science research. And I had to explain to Mr. Pick somehow why I got an 89 in math that quarter. So that was probably one of the most memorable experiences too.
I'd say my best moment is definitely eating a sandwich after WestF.
If I had to pick my number one science research moment, it would probably be emceeing the 2014 Symposium. Right now,